It's Dizzy, and I've been working more on the shed for my firewood tools. I'd hoped to get the frame all done today, but it took me longer working on it than I was expecting. Ran into some problems. A big problem is I needed a third hand. No matter how hard I've tried, I have yet to figure out how to grow one, at least temporarily. So if somebody could figure that out, it would really be appreciated if you would let me know. The reason I needed the third hand was to get the boards held up in place while I was getting the other end screwed in. You might be thinking, well, just use a wood clamp. This is the biggest wood clamp I have. It wasn't big enough. If I'd been using 2x4s instead of the 4x4s that I had, because like I said, I don't want to spend any money on this if I don't have to, I would have been fine. But like I said, I made it with the 4x4s. That's the biggest wood clamp I had, and it just a hair too small. So what I use for a third hand lots of times is baling twine. I don't have any here. And I did have this rope. And when I was working on the other side, because I did have this switched around, I was able to hang it up over from that. And don't worry, I'm not trying to hang anybody. Put a loop on the other end. And with that, I was able to get the boards in place. Now, I do need to put one here. I need to put one at the back here. I need to put one at the front here. I'm out of time for the day, so that'll have to work tomorrow. And since these boards aren't quite long enough, and I of course wanted it so that this is held out far enough for the wood that'll be put in at the back, I made the boards for the shelves a little bit longer. This is one piece of wood I have for the shelf. I need to see what I have. Don't know that I'm going to bother to cut it so that it goes in the little back part there, just as long as it's on here. That's all that I really care about. I do need one more small piece of 2x4 because I don't have enough. This will be either at the front or the back. Crossed like that. Of course I had to cut it to size, it's not cut. And this will be for the other along there. And one thing I didn't realize when I grabbed this 4x4 is it has some hardware that I've not been able to get out when I was taking apart the goat chicken house. So I've got to get that out. Other thing I have to get out if I can is this nail. If I can't, I might just have that on the inside where it's not in my way. It is big enough to hold the the splitter. I made sure of that. Of course, it would have been a little bit better even if I had been using the 2x4s, because I would have just had them going this long way. But it does fit in there. I measured. And the next thing that I will be doing once I finish the framework, I will be putting in with the pavers for the floor, and then I'll get the shelf in, and with both of them up, then the side and the back. I'll have to put a little bit of wood here just because this is next to the building and I don't want the rain getting in. So I do have some wood out at the farm that I can use for that. I have over here a small pile of the pavers, and I have a large pile over on the other side of my deck, which I'm not going to bother to walk over there. Said I would have liked to have finished doing that today, but I only have so many hours that I can work on any one project, and I still have to get out to the farm and feed and go in the house once I get home and do some housework. I hate housework. Somebody want to come over and help me? Well, that's about it from me for today. I hope it's nice where you are, and I will talk at you later.